Okay, everybody. Hello, how's it going? Good evening. This is the pre-stream for the weekend preview. Thanks very much for being here. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. This is going to be a good weekend preview. We've got a crazy week ahead. Let me tell you, with a major DLC release, a sports game that everyone has been asking me all year to play, so I will. We've got a hybrid mashup game coming later on in the week for the Wii U. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'll actually be playing something on the Wii U here in Washington. Since I've moved here, there really wasn't that much, right? There wasn't much going on with the Wii U. And now I'll finally be able to play a game on it, which is awesome. We've got the Hate Live, which will be returning. This is going to be a good episode this week. It's going to have a Back in the Day segment about my high school employment career. Tales of the Mall. Tales of the Food Court, ladies and gentlemen. This will be a good one. Going to talk all about my experiences at working fast food in my former job that I actually had through all of high school. So that'll be great. And, yeah, and of course, keep in mind, continuing on with playthroughs such as completing Metro 2033. Leighton versus Wright will continue. If I get to, I'm going to try to squeeze in some Tales of Exilia 2 this week. We'll see if and when I can squeeze it in. So, yeah, lots of content this week. Lots and lots of content coming up. And I thank you guys very much for being here, for this content. I'm hoping that in the next couple of weeks, there's finally some big releases coming out that I think people will want to see. Not just games out of the spur of the moment. And not to say that it's bad, like a game like D4. I mean, is it bad that it came out of nowhere? I mean, no. I definitely enjoyed playing it. It's just a little disappointing that this is a game that had like no promotion or hype behind it whatsoever. A lot of people don't know what it is. The game was an Xbox One exclusive, which made it even more obscure. And I loved it. In fact, I'm going to say that D4 is one of my favorite games of the year. And regardless of the fact that if more episodes of it come out this year, it's going to be in consideration in my Game of the Year awards. It absolutely is. Okay? Because it's that good. It's just that good. It's interesting, it's quirky, it's fun. And I like it. I very much like it. And I hope that you guys checked out the playthrough. If you didn't, you definitely should check it out. It's that fun and quirky. It is in the style of Deadly Premonition. If you liked that playthrough, you're going to love D4. It's more of the same, only with even more gameplay to it. And I really enjoy it. So you guys should definitely check it out. And let everyone know if you like it. Let other people know what it is. I think a lot of people don't even know that it exists or what the hell it is. Alright, everyone. So we're not going to have too long of a pre-stream here. In fact, I really don't have that much going on. I did actually make a new meal today. It's sausage and peppers. It's similar to the meatball grinders that I made with my homemade meatballs and sauce. However, the difference here is that instead of using the meatballs, you heat up the sauce, and you actually boil the sausage, fry peppers, and then toss the sausage into the peppers, and then you put it onto the grinder roll with sauce and melted mozzarella cheese. It was very, very delicious, but it's actually, we're trying to perfect the recipe. I've done it a couple times differently. I think I'm very close to the perfection way to do it, and when I do finally perfect this recipe, I'm going to make probably either a Cooking with the King, or it won't be Cooking with the King because it's not poorly cooking. It's actually real cooking. I'm going to do a cooking episode of it, and then I'll probably also do a meal vlog of it where we have it for dinner. But I didn't want to do it yet because I'm still trying some things. I'm still trying to perfect some things, and I didn't want to film it before I was ready with the recipe. So, I did that tonight for dinner, and this week in particular, okay, I'm going to be going into my Nook a few times probably this week, my storage Nook, and I'm going to be pulling out stuff to give away for the Hardcore Gaming Season giveaway. I can already tell you guys right now that the Hardcore Gaming Season giveaway this year is going to be great because there's a game that I'm giving away, a brand new unopened game. There is my old Nintendo 3DS I'll be giving away because it's no longer, I have no use for it. So you're going to get that. That's going to be one of the weeks. There's going to be some cool gaming memorabilia. Like I have a big, I think a big Mario figurine. I might have a Yoshi figurine. I think I have a figurine set of the Super Mario Brothers. I have lots of different things like that that I've accumulated over the years that I really have no use for anymore. And so the Hardcore Gaming Season giveaway is going to be pretty good this year. A lot of variety of stuff you guys are going to see. And, you know, of course, people in previous, last year, I'd say, being dicks because I didn't have a lot to give away last year. So I started giving away the collector's edition content of certain games, and people were making fun of me for it. He gave away a game box. It's like, well, yeah, because I don't have the game anymore, but people still entered. Hundreds of people still entered, and people still won. So obviously, if people want something for free, they have some value that they're attaching to it, right? Some sentimental value, whether it's just because they have something from me that I might have autographed, or maybe they literally liked that game and they didn't get the collector's edition, they missed out. But, you know, people are going to be dicks no matter what. Phil gives away something for free, so let's basically turn it into something negative. So don't worry this year, guys. It's going to be good. I have lots of great stuff to give away. And probably, I don't know if I'm going to be doing it in the next month or two, simply because we are now entering into the really, really heavy, busy time of the year for gaming. But maybe come next year, or maybe even in December, I'm probably going to be looking to sell my statues. Because I just have no use for them anymore. I'll be honest with you guys. My bachelor pad was great to have that stuff, but this is now my house, my serious house. I want to live here. I want to have a family, and not to say kids at this point. I'm not thinking about that, but myself and Leanna, we're worried about actually setting it up and have functionality and using it, and not worried about this kiddie shit with statues of superheroes and stuff. So I'm probably going to be looking to sell a lot of those, and already I had some people who are actually interested in buying some of those statues. They said that, wow, if you're going to sell this one, I'm very interested. A lot of people are even saying, well, how much am I going to sell them for? Well, the thing is, more than likely, what I'm going to do, because I want to move them, I don't want them just sitting around, is I'm going to see what they're selling for on places like eBay, Amazon, and I will probably undercut those prices, because I want to sell them and get them out of here. I have a whole nook full of them. I could probably make thousands of dollars on these things. I know I've spent thousands of dollars on them like a fool when I lived back in Connecticut. Gee, I could save my money, or I could spend it on all these stupid models. I think I'm going to buy a ton of statues because I'm, very dumb. I mean, it was just it was a nice thing, but it was a dumb thing. Like, I didn't need those. I should have saved the money up, and I would have had even more money now for pay for things like this move and everything. So, but anyway, I think I'm going to make the money back when I sell these back, hopefully. So yeah, that is coming up. It's not immediately because I know I'm going to be so busy with gaming in the next few weeks into months, but it is coming up, and I will keep you guys informed, okay? And some people have been saying, why don't you just keep the statues in your office? Well, if you guys have really seen the vlogs of my office, you would know that I have nowhere to put them. Literally, every flat surface in my office, my ottoman, my love seat, my table here that I have in front of me when I do gaming and vlogs, my computer desk, my windowsill, the top of my file cabinet, they all have shit on top of them for my work. I don't have any spare room to set up tables. I really don't want to spend any money to have shelving installed. It just doesn't seem to have any value added for me. So I really don't know what on earth I would do with these statues at this point. Well, everyone, I guess we're going to get started. I don't know why there's not that many people. Right now, we've only got about, at least if I'm seeing correctly. I don't know if I'm seeing correctly because, like I said, Twitch was screwed up. It says we have 322 people on the stream. Usually we have around 400 or more for the weekend preview. I don't know where everyone is tonight. Maybe people are watching Night of Champions. Maybe people are watching football. I don't know what people are watching, but they're not here. But it's all right. We'll do the weekend preview. Let's get through it. And then we are going to do an hour of Tomodachi Life as we've been doing these past few weeks. Tonight, I'm going to be showing off some more QR codes for you guys. For those of you who have Tomodachi Life, you can get a few more characters from my simulation, okay? And we'll be checking out how Kojima and David Bowie are doing along with the current staff, see if they're interested in having friendships or anything with anybody. How are they doing in the rankings, etc. And, you know, we'll mess around a little bit in Tomodachi. It's a fun game. It's a fun game. It is. Okay, everyone. Let's end the pre-stream. Let's start the weekend preview. Sounds good? All right, here we go.